Is it a bit early? Is it a bit early?
Oh, somebody's awake.
Somebody's awake. Had she slept last night? Good morning, Eli. Toby,
Behind you.
where are we going?
To Tasmania!
We are.
I don't want to move. I
You're
wanna
rugged
be in
up.
Bed.
Nice and early.
Too early.
Check-in starts at 6 o'clock and we're half an hour away at good old Geelong Showgrounds. Charlie, how's the jet ski going? Alright, so look, if you go to our map over here, we've got dots pretty much everywhere, but we've got
Except for the smudge at the bottom.
We've got none down here. So, we're going to remedy that in the next 24 hours. How long are we spending in Tassie?
A
4 months.
A long time. No fruit and veg.
Alright, we're just to
Nothing
clear
fresh.
clear the frozen salmon, and
We're all good.
that's all.
Cool.
It's marked and labelled.
Let's go to Tassie.
Everything else is fine. The apple aisle awaits.
The apple aisle awaits all the apples. We need to get rid of the apples.
The apples are being eaten.
The apples will get eaten. That's the last of our fresh food.
Yeah.
We'll eat them in the car. Shall we go?
Tasmania!
Good morning!
In 500 metres, take the C115 exit towards Victoria Quay.
We have no idea where we're going, but there are caravans following us.
Follow those ones turning, I reckon.
Where those ones are turning? Oh, I think that's got a spirit sign. I can see a spirit sign.
Oh, yep.
I think we are on the right track. Yeah, Spirit of Tasmania. Sweet. Oh, stinks. Sun smells.
Take the C115 exit, then slide left
Go.
until round to
That
Quay Road.
The Spirit of Tasmania. Rock and roll. A procession of caravans behind us coming on too. This one, yeah?
Yep. Northshore Road, passenger.
Turn right onto Marshall.
There is the Spirit. Cool as cool. We are going to Tassie.
Very.
There it is. Van's going on already.
In
We're out.
50 metres,
Alright, pick up, drop off,
Continue
terminal,
straight to
boarding.
stay on
Boarding
Marshall.
straight ahead.
Entrance.
Boarding is straight ahead. Our car's coming off.
Entry only. It's a bit on.
So straight ahead, yeah.
You have arrived.
Alright, we have arrived. It's a big boat, isn't it?
Oh yeah, everyone's lined up here. Look at this queue. Check out the queue ride.
Check out the queue ride. There you go. So they are all grey nomads on the front there. They got up at 3 o'clock this morning. No, they're not.
They're just well organised.
They're just
people.
they're more
got up
organised than we are. But there's a plan here though, Tans. First on, last off. I can't back that up with anything. But
Well, it depends on whether you drive on and then drive forwards, or whether you drive on and then back on.
and here we are in the queue ride for the Spirit of Tasmania. So, firstly, welcome to another episode of Vet in a Van. And I believe the security guy's coming in. No, he's still not around here yet. But we're in the queue now, going on the Spirit of Tasmania. And we're going to spend 4 months in Tassie, and we'll catch up on what's been going on later.
Hello, boarding bus.
How you doing, mate? we've made it. We have made it to our little slice of paradise. Tanya is getting her seasickness tablets and preparing herself for the best time of her life, aren't you, honey?
Is it? I feel sick already.
So we got on the boat and Tanya's like, I feel seasick already, and we haven't actually moved. So the wind, we've checked the wind on the windy app. It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. We are on level 8 in a cabin. And we're actually, because we're doing a day sail today, we're doing a night sail on the way back. So somehow 6 of us are going to have to sleep in these beds, which, well, we'll sort that out in Easter. Anyway, priority is going to be breakfast, yeah?
Yeah.
Breakfast, because we're all starving. Kaya should have been asleep about half an hour ago,
Mm-hmm.
Charlie's just looking like Charlie.
She's worse than I used to be.
Okay.
Look at the sun coming on there. Looks really cool, eh? A loveliness of ladybirds. That's awesome.
Feet of skunks.
There you go. A conspiracy of lemurs. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought?
A lumery of puffins.
A what?
A lumery of puffins.
Of puffins. A lumery of puffins. Well, it's beautiful weather here on the Spirit of Tasmania. It's not blowing a gale at all, is it, Tan?
My hands are
No. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. We're actually moving really quickly. So we've made it through the heads, and we are just hearing the motion in the ocean. The heads are pretty cool though. So it's about 11:30 if you're coming through on the Spirit of Tas during the day. It is very worth going and checking the heads, because the water swirling just looks amazing, and there's these huge waves and you kind of just crash through, and it's only about 5 minutes, but it's pretty cool.
And then it starts to move.
And then you start getting that motion in the ocean.
Oh, only 7 hours to go.
How you doing? We got one boy's asleep down there. The other boy's looking like he's going to go to sleep. It's the middle of the day, guys. There's pizza upstairs. Eli's got Spotify on. I'm glad we got a cabin though. I think it was worth it.
4:45.
Yeah.
If you look over there, you can see Tasmania.
What can you see, Eli? What can you see?
Tasmania!
Where is it? Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can make it out.
Tasmania!
Can you make it out? Pretty pretty.
The waves, they go like...
Very cool, my man.
The message has come over and we are disembarking soon. We are parked on 5. Always take a photo of where you park because there's like 5 decks that you can park on, and if you don't know where your car is, then when you get called you won't know where to go and get your car because
those weird multi-level shopping centre
they call it by
car
decks. So if you've ever lost your car in a shopping centre, you should definitely take a photo. Secondly, I bought my parks pass here when these guys were all fast asleep, and I think Tanya was feeling sick, but you didn't throw up, did you?
No.
We had Max on.
Yep.
And there is no thirdly, so we're going to pack up this mess of a cabin that we've created and we are going to disembark, and we'll see you at Tassie.
Dock on that big docking thing.
What are you doing?
Docking thing.
What
I
are
think
you
that's the
doing?
docking thing.
Can you see yourself?
Oh yeah, we're not
Yeah?
crashing.
Can you see yourself?
It's so you can fly it. It's for missile firing practice.
And after a brief 15-minute drive, we are now sitting down, having some dinner, campfire, and that. Not bad. And a little baby.
He's confused because
He's confused because it's like
9 o'clock.
almost 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock and we're only just having dinner, so we'll knock this down, maybe do some marshmallows, and then we'll go to bed. But get a load of that. That is beautiful. Even more beautiful. Maybe not more beautiful. Oh, I've been waiting for that. Nice. Cheers.
And also, all the rocks down there was smooth.
They are good river rocks, they are. There'll be lots of skimming done tomorrow. Awesome. What have we got here?
This is my restaurant.
Yes,
I can give you a burger, some salad, and some bread.
a burger, salad, and some bread for breakfast, eh?
Yep.
Well, that looks pretty good, my man. Thank you.
And
How good is
some
this?
Fish. And also fish. There's also some fish.
First day in Tasmania, and this is what our camping area looks like. That is pretty beautiful. And we are just there. And you can have fires, and it's $20 a night. And now we've got to figure out what we're going to do today. I think we're going to go into Devonport, but I don't know. I think we'll have Toby breakfast first. What do you reckon, Toby? I'll have the burger, thanks.
Okay, burger.
Apart from getting ready.
Getting ready.
Alright, we're going into Devonport. Going to go to Devonport, we're going to go to the information centre, we're going to check out the lighthouse that's there, and then we're going to come back here. Bobby Lum's just going to have a sleep. And probably go for a walk this afternoon around here. Is that right? I can see the suspension bridge from the river down there.
Suspension bridge? Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
I can see a bridge.
It's meant to be in walking distance. So.
Anyway,
Yep.
Devonport.
Breakfast done. How's breakfast, guys?
Delicious.
So we've decided that the best cafe in Devonport is the Drift Cafe.
They have value
Beautiful
in
spot.
burgers.
At the Surf
Great
Life
food
Saving
at the Surf Lifesaving Club, just next to the lighthouse and right next to the caravan park if you're that way inclined.
At the Mercy Bluff.
Mercy Bluff. Anyway, now we are going to put the gorgeous girl in a wrap
And a hat.
and we're going to head and check out the lighthouse, aren't we, guys?
With the bell.
Let's do it. What happens when you get 3 misfits in a lighthouse?
I like it.
How good is Bird Poo Rock there? That contrast looks amazing.
Thanks, love. We're back. Back at Sherwood Campground. It's 1:30. We've done all our shopping. We've had a productive morning. And we're going to make a mojito. We get the fire going. We're going to put a chicken on. We're going to watch the world go by. And it's going to be
You guys can play rock pools. paper
so
rocks.
very relaxing.
Still hurting.
Can't hurt her bum. What'd you do?
Oh, I slid down the side of the chair and the little knobby thing that you use to adjust the thing got me right on my coccyx.
The knobby thing you use to adjust the thing. You heard it
I was
first.
like, where's my coccyx?
Sorry, Charlie, what are you doing?
Painting rocks and plopping them in the water.
Okay, so what have you got there?
Dig.
What does it say? Dig. Alright, hang on. Let me see if I can focus on that.
Dig.
Dig. Okay. And so why does that say dig?
Because.
Because why?
Because.
Because what colour have you been painting the rocks?
Gold.
So, look over here. So these guys...
We are
they've
painting
decided-
stuff. We're getting small rocks, painting them with gold in paint textures. Then we're plopping them in a pool.
Hide them in the little swimming pool down there. Good on you guys. You make someone very happy and excited, and then probably very disappointed. So, if you happen to be staying at, where are we? Sherwood River Camp, and you find what you think is gold in the river, that's our fault, and we're sorry. Lazy afternoons, eh? Look at that. Gorgeous. Cricket tennis. totem cricket tennis. Skimming rocks has got to be one of life's most simple pleasures. And it's just something that kids just don't do enough of these days. That's awesome, man. No, nice one, Charlie. Oh, Eli, yes! Other side. Good job, mate. Nice, man. I think that one's too big, Charlie. Good morning, good morning. And good morning, Babylums. Can you tell we're smitten? Anyway, we're going to head off today. Don't know where we're actually going to head off to. We're going to get some water and empty our pooper. And before we head off, we're going to go to a little suspension bridge that's up a bit further upstream. Go for a bit of a walk, check that out, and then pack up and head off. But Sherwood River Camp, if you're a mountain biker, by the way, I know Tasmania is probably full of this, but anyway, I got in for a run this morning and like all up around the back of the river camp here, and you can just access it straight off the main camping area, is just like these epic trails that go all the way up, like purpose, like mountain bike trails. They go all the way up to the top of the mountain up there, and it's not a huge elevation, it's probably only a couple hundred meters, but the view at the top is stunning. And it like goes along the bottom of the river and then up and around. It's pretty cool. But anyway, we are going to go and check out the bridge. What are you doing?
Shining the torch.
Right. So we're heading to, we decided against the giant cricket stumps because Kai was asleep, and we're about 6 minutes out of Evandale. Kai has now woken up, so we're on the clock, but this is what the boys do. They've probably stopped now because we're like working the camera out. Okay, left and right. That's good. So their job is to keep Kaya laughing like that for the next 5 minutes. And then we have reached our destination, which is time to fly
Oh, it's the honeysuckle something.
close to the airport.
Outside Evandale, just south of Launceston.
There you go. Beautiful free camp. Definitely underneath the flight path to Launceston Airport, as you just heard. But we are now parked up to free camp. There's probably room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 fans here.
You need a permit.
Maybe 7. You need a permit, yes.
But the link's on Wikicamps, and it's just straight onto the local council website, and you just fill in your details and it's free, and it just emails you the permit straight away, and it literally took 5 seconds.
There we go. So we're coming back here, we're coming back to Launceston to stay at Max something.
Old Max.
Old Max, old mate, Old Max, which comes highly recommended next week. So we're going to be in Launceston all next week. But this week, we've got to go out the coast first. So I'll stay here tonight, and then we'll head out to the coast, the East Coast, tomorrow. But for the rest of today, after lunch, we are going to go and sample the delights that this town has to offer. Which we're not sure what that is. I think there's
Evandale's like an old historic.
Evandale's like a historic
like
town. So
World Heritage listed something.
there you go. World Heritage listed something. This is why you watch these shows, to get valuable information.
It's full of just
Baby
brain
approves.
ability.
What? Anyway, lunch. Let's go explore Evandale. So a quick stop at the info centre, and we have been informed that the Clarendon Historic Homestead is the place to be. Well, it's the best thing to go and check out anyway. So it does actually close at 4 and it's 3 o'clock now, so we're not going to be spending much time here. But apparently the house closes, the garden stays open, supposedly. But we'll find that out when we go in there. So Tanya's getting Kyra in the wrap, and we're going to go check out this homestead, because it actually looks pretty beautiful. This is National Trust, so apparently it's quite spectacular, circa early 1800s. So let's go check it out. I love with these places, like, you can just imagine the horse and carts coming in here and then stepping out and walking up the pathway. Oh, the history. This is going to be great. Oh, we don't have enough time, but this is going to be great.
Beautiful. So if the fireplace is white, it's a female room, and if it's black, it's a male room. So this is a female room.
Well, I don't know. They'll probably just use the form play.
So James Cox was the original owner and builder of this house, and his first wife never got to see it finished because she passed away before it was complete. But he then had 2 other wives after that, in which he gave, and they together, because the first one passed away after. Do you remember how many children, Tans? I think it was 8 children. 8 children with the first wife, and then she passed away giving birth to the 9th, and then another 11 children with the second wife. So 19 kids lived in this upstairs area.
Yes, 19 kids.
Which is, and sadly there are only 3 boys, of which none actually survived.
4 boys.
4 boys, of which none actually survived to see adulthood. And so this place was James Cox died without an heir, and so it passed on to one of his nephews. And this is James's bedroom in here. How do they have 19 children if they slept in different... No, I don't even want to know. The store bought them. This is the sewing room?
I think this is her dressing room.
Oh, dressing room, yeah, of course. Wow.
Wheelchair for a baby.
It's a baby, yeah, it's a pram.
Hook it up to your dog. Hook it up to your dog.
Hook it up to the dog.
I just, the majesty of these buildings just gets me every single time. They're just... Yeah, it looks like they're still restoring this room. So the story goes that this was passed down, there was never really an heir, and it went down through generations. And the last nephew that this was handed down to sold everything in all the rooms to get some coin. And they couldn't, obviously can't recover what was sold, but what they do have the record of what was in each room, because it was sold room by room. So the National Trust have been rebuilding each room based on what was sold out of it, which is pretty cool.
Is that the death register?
Died or drowned in the wreck of the Portland, out of a ship. The child was washed from its mother's arms and soon rescued from the sea by a sailor who jumped after it, died shortly afterwards. And then George died at Clarendon, aged just 2.
Poor George. List of the child and children and how they died. It's a tough life back here in the 1800s.
Well,
See?
had to have 19 children.
You're exactly right. How'd you feel, Tans? 19 kids.
Well, one had 8 and one had 11, so you wouldn't have to have 9.
We could do 19. What do you reckon? We might need a bigger bus.
19?
Shh. So the rumour goes that if you're really, really quiet, you can hear the sound of some of the children running around the corridors. What's that? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Yeah, it's my toes.
So we went up the family stairs. And these are the servant stairs. And there's no plumbing in this house. So the servants have to lug all of the water and everything up and down these stairs of doom, which are quite steep.
Well-worn stairs.
Well-worn stairs.
There was no push, guys. Oh, windy at that point.
And we come down here into the servants' quarters. Well, this is nice and cool down here. Not that it really matters on a hot day. But here's where a lot of the meals would be prepared. Simple. Pragmatic.
Cooking for a lot.
Here's a Bubba. Hey, sweetie. Oh my God, she's so cute. She brings other boys to the yard. Okay, I can't do that, can I? No. Hiya. Hey. Hey, sweetie. Hey, what you doing? Too much other fun stuff to look at. How you doing, Super Mum?
So I was just holding her for a bit.
You did a good job, Eli. Thank you.
Because of the bubble slobber on my arm.
What, you can hear your muscles crying?
No, because there's bubble slobber on my t-shirt.
So we're going to the pub. There's 2 pubs in Eden. Where are we again?
Evandale.
Evandale. There you go.
Kind of like Devondale. But without the
Devondale. Or cows. So anyway.
There you go.
Oh, there are cows here. There, I can see one right now. See? There's a horse. Anyway, there's 2 pubs. One's like a restaurant and one is not. And one's more family.
There's the Clarendon Arms, which is more gastropub restaurant, $40 meals. And there's Prince of Wales, which is more pub, $27 meals.
So we're going to the Prince. And the posh, well, the restauranty one doesn't have a Palmer, so there would have been mutiny on the Bounty if we'd rocked up at a gastro pub and there was no Palmer. So I think that'll be us for today. And I think that'll be us for this episode as well, because tomorrow we're going to get up and we're going to head to, I don't know, east. Anyway, see you next time.
You're so good. This morning, you just think yourself.